Angels have a message for you today, and it's no coincidence that this message has reached you at this moment. You may have been feeling a little strange or unsettled lately, and the angels say this feeling is connected to a small, recent change in your life. Though it might seem insignificant, this change is having a more profound impact than you realize, affecting your thoughts, emotions, and actions in subtle ways. The angels invite you to take a brief pause right now. If you can, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Ground yourself in this moment. As you reflect on the past few weeks, consider whether there has been a small shift in your life. Maybe you've adopted a new habit, however minor, or perhaps you've noticed a slight change in your daily routine. Even the smallest of these shifts can signal something larger at play in your life. The angels often communicate with us through these subtle changes. They are nudges from the divine, guiding us toward growth and self-discovery. By taking the time to notice and acknowledge these shifts, you are already taking the first step in understanding their deeper significance. Sometimes we experience a nagging feeling that something is off and unease that's hard to pinpoint. This feeling may have crept into your life recently, and while you might not be able to identify its exact cause, the angels want you to know that it's tied to a recent change. What might seem like an inconsequential adjustment is actually sending ripples through your life, affecting you in unexpected ways. To help you understand the power of these small shifts, imagine a serene pond. Its surface is smooth, undisturbed, and peaceful. Now, picture a tiny pebble, a pebble no bigger than a grain of sand tossed into the center of the pond. Watch as ripples form, spreading outward from the point of impact. The ripples extend far beyond where the pebble first touched the water, affecting the entire pond. This is the power of small changes in our lives. They are like those pebbles, seemingly insignificant on their own, but capable of creating waves that reach far and wide, touching different aspects of our lives. The angels ask you to reflect on the pebble in your life. What small action, decision, or event has taken place recently that may have caused ripples in your emotional or mental state? Reflecting on this can bring clarity, helping you recognize the hidden impact of these seemingly minor changes. Sometimes we overlook these shifts, thinking they're too small to matter. But the angels want you to understand that even the smallest changes can profoundly influence your life, shaping your experiences in ways you might not immediately recognize. Perhaps your daily routine has changed slightly. Maybe you've made a small adjustment to your schedule, or you've picked up a new habit that you didn't think much about at the time. Another possibility is a change in your environment. Have you rearranged your living space recently, welcomed a new person into your home or workplace, or noticed a shift in your social circle? Even these seemingly minor changes can unsettle us. The angels remind us that our minds are wired to seek comfort in predictability. When familiar patterns shift, even slightly, it can create a sense of unease. Take a moment to think about these changes. How have they made you feel? Maybe you felt disoriented, Or perhaps you've been invigorated by the new energy they've brought into your life. The angels encourage you to acknowledge these feelings. Recognizing and accepting your emotions is the first step toward embracing change and its positive potential. It's also possible that the change is internal. A subtle shift in your mindset or perspective may be altering the way you see the world around you. Have you been feeling more introspective lately? Perhaps you've been questioning your goals and aspirations, or maybe you've gained new clarity about your values and priorities. These internal changes often mark the beginning of a significant personal transformation. The angels want you to know that this period of reflection is a gift. It's your soul's way of aligning itself with your true purpose. As you reflect on these moments of introspection, what have you discovered about your deepest desires? How has this newfound clarity shaped your view of the future? The angels are guiding you toward a path that is more aligned with your authentic self. And every small step you take is moving you closer to a life that feels true and meaningful. Regardless of the specific nature of the change you've experienced, its impact on your life may be greater than you realize. The angels remind you that even the smallest shifts have the potential to create ripples throughout your existence. These ripples can influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways that shape the course of your journey. Think of this realization as a testament to the intricate tapestry of your life. Every thread, no matter how thin, contributes to the beauty and strength of the whole. The angels want you to embrace these moments of change, for they are not simply challenges, they are opportunities for growth and enrichment. Many people have faced both minor and major changes, only to find themselves on paths they never could have imagined. These journeys led them to new passions, deeper relationships, and a greater sense of fulfillment. The angels encourage you to view your current transitions in the same light. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, recognize them as gateways to new beginnings and discoveries. Your guardian angels want to reassure you that everything will be okay. The feeling of unease you've been experiencing following this small change is natural, and it will likely pass as you adjust. Humans are creatures of habit, and sometimes all we need is time to adapt to new circumstances.